So today we're going to do a second turn on a bowl I did about a year and a half ago. This is silver maple. So you might remember they were clearing out a lot across the street from me a while back, and I ran over and grabbed some of the pieces and green turned this one. So the tenon is a little bit out of round, so we need to get that straightened back up so we can get it into the chuck. And the bowl is longer than it is wide, and so it is about an inch out of round, and the wall thickness is just over 3/4. So I can't just go ahead and true it back up. I need to do a little bit of sanding and check the wall thickness as I go through this because it warped quite a bit. So get it back in the tenon, get the face of it there trued up, and then we can start working on it. Yeah, I've had this in a bag of shavings, or straightened some stuff up, and I found it and thought I would finish it up. I'm going to give this to a neighbor down the street. He loved that tree. It was just a beautiful silver maple tree. So, and as I'm turning this, I keep stopping the lathe to make sure I'm not making it too thin in one spot. So I just have to go slow, get it cleaned up the best I can, and I will sand it when it starts to get too thin on one side. Help support the companies that support our community. Now that I have the inside done, we'll go ahead and start working on the outside of it. And same thing with this. I just turn the lathe on and off, check the wall thickness, and keep going. Once I get it down thin on one spot, then I will just go ahead and sand it by hand, or power sand it actually. On a bright note about the bowl and the lot next door is the developer. It's been about 2 years, I guess, since they started on it, and they ran out of money. So apparently they didn't know the price of things were going up, and it's just been sitting empty over there for about a year. So luckily we don't have a bunch of new neighbors yet. So the whole neighborhood is happy about that. All right, once I get it close, then I'll just go ahead and start sanding it. So when you are green turning and it goes way out of round, you can either, scrap it or just, sand it by hand, because if it goes out too far, you're not going to be able to put it back on the lathe and just true it right back up. This looks like it's pretty true, but one spot in it is quite a bit thinner than the other three sides. The two ends are thin, one of them is really thin, and then the sides are a lot thicker. So I just sanded it, try and smooth over that transition from the sides to the end, and I just used 80 grit on the sides of it to take out as much material as I could. So, and there are some cracks in it, but we're going to fill those in with some tinted epoxy. And so I'm putting it on the carving stand here, and this thing works fantastic, especially for doing any kind of carving or stuff like this where you need to tilt it. So I started out using the UV resin, and I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it doesn't seem to work well when you're doing thick, trying to fill something. I used a little UV light. It just dries the top of it. I even took it outside, left it out there for an hour or two, trying to get it to cure right, and it really wouldn't. I think it works great for doing thin stuff, but I think thick stuff, it's just not, I don't know, maybe if you left it out there all day long, it might do something, but at the end here, I switched to the glue boost and put on a few layers of it. So there were quite a few little cracks in it that I filled in. So this is still the UV resin, but I switch over here and start cleaning, fixing it with the glue boost, and it worked great. I went right over the top of it with when I had a little hole or something. So I just coated this on, got it as dry as I could, sanded it, and then filled in all the little holes with the glue boost. And there's a pretty big crack on the bottom of it too that I just used the glue boost to clean that up. So now that we have that all done, the inside, we can flip it around. I'm going to use the coal jaws. And even though it's a little bit off, it actually ran pretty true. Once I put it back on and to clean off the bottom of it, the foot of it, it ran pretty true, and it was pretty easy to clean that all up. And for that, I had the lathe speed about 500 and just used I started out with a spindle gouge and then realized I had grabbed the wrong tool and then switched over to my bowl gouge. So same thing with this. I'm going to put it back on that carving stand because there's a crack that runs all the way across the bottom of it. So I need to do both sides. And this thing works great for tilting it over, making it as level as you can. So same thing with this, just tinted it with that green moss. It makes it look really cool. It does look like moss. And I just started filling in the crack. It's run through the other side as well. So I filled that all in, let it dry, put another coat on until it was full. Then we will get it sanded up and get some walnut oil on it. And this is Doctor's Walnut Oil. I'll have a link down below in the description to it as well. It's just a wipe-on finish. This is a piece of wood that just has some beautiful grain into it, beautiful texture. I have quite a few more pieces of this, so I'm going to be doing some more projects down the road. There we go. It's all done. It's just a beautiful piece of silver maple. Like I was saying, I got it from across the street from us. It's about 3 inches tall. It is 7 inches long and about 6 3/4 inches wide. So generally when you doing a green turning, it doesn't warp quite that much, but it warped out quite a bit. So it's super thin on one side, and then the other side pretty thin, and then these are a little bit thicker. So I just took that 80 grit and tried to grind out some of this because I couldn't turn it anymore. But I tinted the CA glue and the UV resin to try and fill in all those in. So I think it looks really cool with those little spots on it. But yeah, the UV resin, like I said, I'm not an expert on that, but I don't think putting it on thick is the way to go unless you got a lot of time to let it cure. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Everybody take care and have a great weekend.